Jacob Fatu's title loss wasn't the end, it was just the beginning of something far more explosive. The Bloodline civil war isn't cooling off, it's igniting like never before, because now, SummerSlam 2025 is setting the stage for a match that could change everything we know about WWE factions. A shocking betrayal, a mysterious new ally, and the potential return of a wild card that fans have been begging for. And at the center of it all, Jacob Fatu. So what's really going down at SummerSlam, and who is the third man behind the curtain? Let's break down everything. Hey, wrestling fans, buckle up because the Bloodline saga is about to get wilder than ever. SummerSlam 2025 is just weeks away, and all eyes are on Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, after his shocking loss at Night of Champions. Will he go toe-to-toe with Solo Sikoa to take back the United States Championship? Or are we headed for an all-out faction war that could tear the Anoa'i family apart? And here's the big one, who's joining Fatu's team as the mysterious third member? Let's dive into the chaos and break down what's coming at SummerSlam, because trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with where it all went down, Night of Champions 2025. Jacob Fatu, the reigning US champion, walked into Riyadh ready to dominate his former ally, Solo Sikoa. But things took a brutal turn. Sikoa didn't come alone, he had JC Mateo, a returning Tonga Loa, and the towering Hikuleo, making his WWE debut, in his corner. It was practically a 4-on-1 beatdown. Fatu fought like a beast, dodging submissions and landing heavy strikes, but the numbers game was too much. Sikoa sealed the deal with a Samoan spike, walking away with Fatu's title. And to make matters worse, Jimmy Uso, who'd been backing Fatu, was nowhere to be seen during the match. Fans online were buzzing, with some whispering about a possible betrayal. But hold up, recent SmackDown tapings have cleared that up, and it's not what you think. So, what's the deal with Jimmy Uso? On the June 21st SmackDown, Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo tried to ambush Fatu, but Jimmy Uso charged to the ring, saving his cousin and proving his loyalty. This wasn't just a random save, it's the start of a new alliance. Fatu and Jimmy are now a confirmed team, ready to take on Sikoa's new bloodline. The Anoa'i family drama is at a boiling point, with Fatu screaming, "I hate you, Solo," during their Money in the Bank fallout. It's personal, it's raw, and it's got fans glued to their screens. But here's the kicker, even with Jimmy by his side, Fatu's still outnumbered. So, who's stepping up to even the odds? Here's where things get juicy. Rumors are swirling about a third member joining Fatu's squad, and the name on everyone's lips is Jey Uso. That's right, the Yeet Master himself. Jey's been out of the title picture since losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther, and he's got no shot at SummerSlam's main event after falling to Cody Rhodes in the King of the Ring semifinals. With his brother Jimmy already backing Fatu, it makes sense for Jey to jump in, reuniting the Usos and forming a powerhouse trio. But wait, there's another name floating around. Zilla Fatu, Jacob's real-life cousin and former tag team partner from the indie scene, recently said he's just a call away from helping Fatu. Fans are hyped about Zilla possibly debuting in WWE, but let's be clear, this is all speculation for now. Could Zilla be the secret weapon, or is Jey the safer bet? Either way, Fatu's building an army, and it's got Sikoa sweating. Now, let's talk about Solo Sikoa's crew, because they're looking unstoppable. Sikoa's new bloodline is a force. JC Mateo's been his loyal enforcer, Tonga Loa's back from injury, and Hikuleo's debut turned heads at Night of Champions. This guy's a giant, and his presence makes Sikoa's faction feel like a mid-card juggernaut. There's also chatter about Tama Tonga, who's been sidelined but could return and pick a side, Sikoa's or Fatu's. Nobody knows where his loyalty lies, and that uncertainty's got fans buzzing on X. Sikoa's got the numbers and the US title, but Fatu's speed and strength make him a threat nobody can ignore. The question is, how does WWE book this for SummerSlam? So, what's the SummerSlam matchup gonna be? A singles rematch between Fatu and Sikoa for the US title is possible, but it's risky. If Fatu loses again, his momentum could take a hit after WWE spent months building him as a star. If Sikoa drops the title so soon, his new bloodline looks weak. That's why a faction match feels like the way to go. Picture this: Fatu, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso, or maybe Zilla Fatu, against Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tonga Loa, with Hikuleo possibly stepping in. A 3 vs 3 or even 4 vs 4 brawl lets WWE protect everyone. System: Jacob Fatu's SummerSlam 2025 showdown could go one of two ways: a straight-up rematch with Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship, or a massive faction war pitting Fatu's crew against Sikoa's new bloodline. Let's break down why the faction match is the smarter bet. If Fatu and Sikoa go one-on-one, someone's momentum takes a hit. Either Fatu loses steam after his big push, or Sikoa's title reign ends too quick, weakening his new squad. A multi-man match, like a 3 vs 3 or 4 vs 4, keeps everyone looking strong. Fatu could pin someone like JC Mateo without Sikoa taking the fall, or Sikoa's team could steal a win with some sneaky interference, keeping Fatu's fire alive. Plus, the family drama of the Anoa'i clan, Fatu and the Usos against Sikoa's crew, has fans buzzing for an all-out war. But here's where it gets wild: there's a massive wild card in play: Roman Reigns. The original tribal chief hasn't been seen since April 2025, when Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker laid him out on Raw. Word on the street is he could make a blockbuster return at SummerSlam, joining Fatu's side to even the odds against Sikoa's faction. Imagine the pop if Reigns' music hits, and he storms the ring to back his cousin Jacob against Solo's new bloodline. It's all rumors for now, but posts on X are lighting up with fans dreaming of this moment. A bloodline civil war with Reigns involved. That's the kind of chaos that could shake WWE to its core. With SummerSlam just a month away, this week's SmackDown, taped early for the July 4th holiday, could drop some major hints. Will we see Jey Uso officially join Fatu and Jimmy? Could Zilla Fatu make a surprise debut? Or maybe Sikoa's crew will flex their muscle with another ambush. Whatever goes down, the Bloodline saga is heating up, and Friday's show is must-watch TV to see how the battle lines are drawn. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues about that SummerSlam card, because this feud's about to explode. So, what's it gonna be at SummerSlam 2025? Can Jacob Fatu claw his way back to the US title, or will Solo Sikoa's new bloodline crush him and his team? And who's that third member, Jey Uso, Zilla Fatu, or maybe even Roman Reigns? This family feud's got more twists than a soap opera, and it's far from over. Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that like button if you're hyped for SummerSlam, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this wild ride. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.